methodical, educated. They were these things. Nothing extreme, like anyone they buried. There were days of mistakes, laziness, and infighting. And there were days, good days, when by anyone's judgment, they would have to be considered clever.
Hello, I'm Dr. Lonnie Johnson, founder and chairman of JTEC Energy. I am a former NASA scientist with degrees in mechanical and nuclear engineering and an inventor. In 1989, I invented the Super Stroker water gun, which went on to become one of the world's most successful toys in history. I used my share of the proceeds to establish my own laboratory in downtown Atlanta focused on advances in clean energy creation and storage. Back in 2003, Nobel Prize laureate Richard Smalley said, "Energy is the single most important problem facing humanity." He said, "Solve the energy crisis and you solve all the other problems in the world, water, food, war, and so on." And that is still true today. I am passionate about finding ways to address the world's energy crisis. I have over 140 patents to my name, about 40 of which are centered on the invention I want to tell you about. It's called a Johnson Thermoelectrochemical Converter, or JTEC. JTEC is the solution to the world's energy problem. It is a green, renewable source of energy akin to solar or wind without being intermittent. This is a solid-state device that transforms waste heat directly into electricity more efficiently than any other device known. Here's how it works.
The JTEC is a heat engine that uses hydrogen as a working fluid, and it works via a proton conducting membrane. The membrane electrode assembly, or MEA, is the heart of the JTEC, and is similar to what is used in fuel cells, except that in fuel cells, hydrogen and oxygen react to generate power. In the JTEC, there is no oxygen, only hydrogen gas at differing pressures that circulate continuously in a closed system as the working fluid. The JTEC runs on the Ericsson cycle, and when exposed to a heat source, it converts heat to electricity at efficiencies that approach Carnot, which is the theoretical maximum efficiency of any heat engine. And, like any heat engine, when run in reverse, the JTEC becomes a cooling device, capable of creating refrigeration and cooling at record-setting efficiency.
Together with Mike McQuarrie, I launched a new company, JTEC Energy, to bring this renewable energy to the world. McHugh's career is marked by his ability to recognize world-changing technology very early and bring it to market. From his days as an internet pioneer with MindSpring, to digital music, to electric cars, to autonomous driving, McHugh sees technology early and makes it happen in the marketplace.
I think the JTEC is the key to solving our energy problems. Hydrogen energy has long been the holy grail of new energy creation, and the JTEC unlocks its potential. Let me use an analogy to explain how the technology works. When under pressure and heated, the hydrogen gas molecule wants to pass through the membrane, but it is too large if it's carrying both of its electrons. So the molecule must strip off an electron so the proton can pass through. I think of it like going through airport security. When you do that, you set your bags in the bin on the belt and they pass through a scanner. Those bags are the electrons passing through a load and creating electricity. Now, you are a proton. After you walk through the metal detector, you collect your bags. That's the hydrogen protons marrying back up with the electrons to reform hydrogen gas. Now you just circle back and do it again and again and again. Adding a heat source makes the whole process move faster and produces usable, affordable electricity. The JTEC only needs to be exposed to a heat source to operate and produce electricity. So let's look at waste heat source availability, which is almost everywhere we look. There's automobiles, there's factories, there's geothermal, solar thermal, and even utility companies that lose 2/3 of their potential energy as waste heat. JTEC is going to harvest waste heat from all of these sources to create green, renewable energy.